Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Swift here. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Now, in today's video, I'm showing you guys the best working gem farm inside of AnimeDefenders. Now, before we get into this video, make sure to like and subscribe, as I would really appreciate it, and it does help out the channel a lot. But yeah, let's not waste no more time and get to the step-by-step tutorial on how to do this gem farm. Alright, y'all, now in order to end up doing this gem farm, all y'all gonna want to need is a private server. As y'all can see, I have one made right here. Y'all also gonna need tiny tasks. I'm gonna have this in a link in the description. This is basically your macros for this whole farm to end up working. And the last thing y'all gonna need is block strap. As y'all can see, I'm gonna also have this in the link in the description. I promise all of these downloads are completely safe. Everyone uses block strap, everyone uses tiny tasks to get the millions of gems you be seeing. But yeah, make sure y'all end up installing these things. Again, I'm gonna have both of them in the link in the description, and y'all gonna end up wanting to join y'all private server. So yeah, I'm gonna end up joining it right now. Alright, you guys, now once you have gotten all of that taken care of, basically what y'all gonna end up wanting to do is load into the AnimeDefenders private server. As y'all can see, I'm in here by myself, and what y'all gonna want to do is end up going over to the Tower of Eternity. Now, as y'all can see, I've already completed like 11 floors, but whatever floor you're on, it won't really matter. You're gonna go ahead and hit play. Now, once you do end up hitting play, what you're gonna end up wanting to do is starting the game. Alright, sometimes they'll have you put in the capture, but yeah, for the most part, it might depending on if you played or not. But yeah, go ahead and load into this game right here. Now, once you ended up loading, you're gonna end up copying my settings right quick. So go over to these three dots at the top left and copy my exact settings. So make sure you have camera shake off, auto skip wave on, and unit info position to the left. Now, what you're gonna end up wanting to do is go over here to where the enemies are spawning, and you're gonna zoom all the way out. Alright, so go ahead and zoom all the way out. You might even want to back up a little bit so you get like a greater field of view. Basically, what we're gonna end up wanting to do is go through this first wave without like nothing going on, like just a regular first wave like you plan normally. Alright, so go ahead and complete the first wave like y'all plan normally. You do not need tiny attacks, you do not need nothing really for this first part. So yeah, we just gonna end up completing this wave right quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this part right here.
Fireworks are on device.
Alright, guys, now once you do end up finishing up with y'all game, as I can see, I just finished up. What we gonna end up wanting to do is pull up our tiny tasks that we ended up downloading earlier. So go ahead, I'm gonna unfull screen my stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull up tiny tasks right here, as y'all can see. Now, what we gonna end up wanting to do is copying my exact settings. So we gonna end up going over to preferences, this little settings thing, and y'all gonna want to copy exactly what I put down. So go ahead, go over to continuous playback and turn that on. Now, what you're gonna end up wanting to do is go to set playback loops, click on this, and y'all gonna end up wanting to set this to 999. So like this, go ahead and hit OK. As y'all can see, we have this 999. You might have to click continuous playback again, but I'm going to click that. You're going to want to go over to y'all record key and select this to which y'all want it to be. So for me, I want mine to be F8. As y'all can see, I just put this to F8. Now you're going to end up selecting your playback key to whatever y'all want. For me, that's going to be F12. As y'all can see, I have my playback key and recording key set. Now we could go ahead and end up moving that to the side, and I'm going to pull this up right here so y'all can end up seeing this. But basically, what we're going to end up wanting to do is, first off, full screen our game again. And secondly, we're going to end up wanting to do is go ahead and hit F8, which is going to start recording. So I'm going to go ahead and hit F8 right here. Boom, and as y'all can see, it's recording at the top. Now you're going to end up wanting to hit play next. Now what this is going to do is this is going to end up basically starting to record whatever we put down. Now the map is gonna be randomized, so how we gonna get around this is basically kind of going in like a specific way. Alright, so we gonna end up going in like a V shape kind of. Alright, and this is basically gonna allow us to place our units wherever it goes, because the stage is obviously gonna be randomized every single time. So go ahead and we're gonna end up waiting until we get enough money to end up placing one of our units down. And as y'all can see, we're gonna have enough money right here. Now pretty much what you're gonna end up wanting to do is go ahead and hit 1 and kind of make like a V shape or like an oval shape or something. Just keep hitting 1 and basically you're gonna end up making a shape like that. Alright, and eventually it will end up placing somewhere. So again, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna hit fold this time and place down our little lady or whatever her name is. I forgot what this unit is. So go ahead and make it like circles with y'all stuff. Alright, now we have enough for garp, so we're gonna end up placing garp somewhere. So again, this is essentially what y'all gonna want to do, so it could end up placing down somewhere and it could end up running. So yeah, as y'all can see, I'm kind of moving that around. Now to end up upgrading your unit, basically what you're gonna end up wanting to do is just click around and eventually you'll end up going on somebody, as y'all can see. But if you have strong enough units, you probably won't have to upgrade it for the first part of the tower. So again, what we're gonna want to do is, again, I want to place another unit, so I'm gonna go ahead and place another unit. Now if y'all do go around in a circle, you should see the upgrade screen eventually on somebody. Just keep clicking around and keep clicking to the left. That's what we set our unit position info to the left for. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this part and show y'all that this do end up working. And yeah, alright guys, now once you do it to finish it, what y'all gonna end up wanting to do is stop the recording. So you're gonna go ahead and hit F8, and I already did end up doing that. But basically what this is gonna do is end up saving y'all stuff. Alright guys, so from here basically what we're gonna end up wanting to do is go ahead and hit F12, and what this is gonna end up doing is playing our thing back. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit F12, and this is my playback key. For some of y'all it might be a different button, but yeah, as y'all can see, this is gonna end up playing this back. And let's just break down this footage right here. Now essentially what this is gonna end up doing, as y'all can see, the map is randomized, but what it's gonna end up doing is kind of moving our character in that oval shape. So it's gonna end up placing it. It might not be in the exact same spot as it was previously, but yeah, it's gonna end up placing it down somewhere. And y'all units, if they decent enough, which these enemies only got like 20 HP at this point, they should be able to take care of these enemies. As y'all can see, once my money end up getting over here, we gonna end up wanting to do is it'll end up placing our unit somewhere. So again, it placed it all the way over there, but that's just because, you know, the track is a little different. So yeah, the times might be a little dependent, but the units will place down somewhere. Alright, and the units should be able to get the job done, take care of stuff. So make sure you have a bunch of units leveled up so y'all can end up replicating this. And as y'all can see, my units are placing all over the place, but they is getting the job done. As y'all can see, my elf wizard, my Itadori over there somewhere, you know, Garp, I'm finna place him down somewhere, and he'll end up placing down somewhere once we get some bread. But yeah, that's basically the whole video right there. I hope you guys did end up enjoying this video, and yeah.